What is up? 8-3. Let's go. What is up, people? As you can see, there's a big smile on my face for a certain reason. If you will direct yourself to the bottom right-hand corner of the chat, you will see a money sign. I am finally monetized. This is amazing. I am happy. My hard work has paid off. Every single one of you that come in here day in and day out, watch my videos, everything. I could not have done it without any single one of y'all. It took a whole group effort for this to happen. We them boys. What is up, bro? To be honest with you, I don't know if I think I've seen you a few times in here, to be honest with you. But welcome everyone. This is Trolling with Boyz4Life, the first monetized episode, and it is awesome. It is a holy shit. We got our first super chat. First super chat, boom, $4.99 from Joey Shakes. That is awesome. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. This man right here, even though he's an Eagles fan, helped me out throughout this process to get it monetized, pretty much walked me step by step of it, helped me out when I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get the dollar sign up there, figure it out. He figured it out for me. So much love, go in that direction. But it is time to get into this. This Trolling with Boyz4Life. So yeah, 8-3. 8-3. Yo, what's good, brother? I know it's about time. It's been a long time coming. Finally happened. I'm just waiting for my pin in the mail so I can put that crap in to see, to get this ball finally finalized. So, but 8-3, man. 8-3 Dallas Cowboys. And what a shocker it is to be here. I mean, to be honest with you, it's not. It's not a shocker. I get to troll a lot of people because I was made fun of from the start of the year, and even till now I'm being made fun of. Did you apply for sponsor? No, I haven't done that yet. Haven't had time. I was fixing this up. Joey was helping me fix this stuff up, but I am gonna apply for like the sponsors of Manscaped, SeatGeek, and whoever. Because I mean, I don't use Manscaped, but I do use SeatGeek when I do order my tickets when I go to the Cowboys game. And there was, I think, something else you told me, Mitch. But I'm gonna get to it. But 8-3, guys. 8-3. It's amazing. I mean, we had one of the first. Well, Boyz4Life, keep it up, bro. 100. Thank you. Next shift. Appreciate it. Yes, finally monetized. We're finally here. It's amazing. I love it. Anyway, so I was told by certain Eagle fans that we weren't going to win no more than 8 games. I was told we were going to finish last in our division. I was told a lot of things by a lot of people. And the fact that we're 8-3, right behind the Eagles, even though they have a win on us, And we're 2.5 games back behind the Eagles. And it seems like the Eagles probably are going to get maybe one, maybe two more losses. And I do have us sitting at 12-5 still. I told every single one of y'all that it was going to happen. We have one of the easiest schedules out there. Even when Dak Prescott went down, I said, don't worry, because the latter part of our schedule is easy. Easy. All we have to do is win 2 games out of the next 5, right? Out of the next 5. Even though when if we win just 2 games in the next 5, and we would have been, 2-4 when Dak came back, if that had happened, I said we would be fine, because guess what? We're going to win games even when Dak gets back. And look what happened. We went 4-1. Dak right now has 2 losses under his belt. That's it, right? We're 8-3. Not supposed to be anywhere near the playoffs. Not supposed to be sitting second place. Look, we have the third best record in the NFC. Third best record. We weren't even supposed to be here, guys. And look, as much as I want to troll all the other Cowboy fans that are out there, that I can go back and watch their videos and point out where they said we had look, you want to sit there and say we had the worst offseason because of we didn't re-sign, or whatever verbiage people said that we were gonna that ruined the signing of Randy Gregory. What's he doing? Where's he at? He went over there because he thought he was gonna go win something because Russell Wilson was over there. Look how bad they look. Look how bad he looks. Doesn't he have like 2 sacks on the year? 2 or 3 sacks, something like that on the year? I told you. If Dante Fowler and Sam Williams can equal the amount of pressures and equal the amount of sacks that Randy Gregory had, why would you miss him? All that headache, right? All that time spent being suspended, all that time worrying as a Cowboy fan. When is the news going to come? Randy Gregory is going to mess up again. I told you. Sam Williams, look, Aiden Hutchinson, right? That's his name. On 658 snaps, has, I think, 6.5 sacks. 6.5. Sam Williams has a third of that at 100 and something snaps. 3 sacks. I did the math on that. If you just multiply 3 sacks, like if you multiply the 150 something that he has, multiply it by 2, that gives you, was it 2? No. I forget how I did the math. But if you equal the same amount of snaps that he has, Aiden Hutchinson, Sam Williams would have, I think like 9 or 9.5 sacks, somewhere around there. As a rookie, 9.5 sacks. That tells you that this Cowboys team, the draft process is working. Dan Quinn is something not to sneeze about, and we already know that. People told me that Aiden Hutchinson's over. Yeah, that's the funny part, that he was overrated. I mean, he also has 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions in 658 snaps. Imagine if Sam Williams was playing as much as Aiden Hutchinson. Sam Williams would probably have about 2 interceptions, just like he does, and like I said, about 9.5 sacks as a rookie. Damone Clark, we got made fun of when we drafted him because he needed spinal fusion surgery, or he had just had it. We were told, he wasn't even supposed to be playing this year. But I look at the stats and I look at everything in college, and I was comparing him to Nakobe Dean, and I was getting made fun of by Eagle fans telling me Nakobe Dean is miles ahead. Can't even. They told me that Damone Clark can't even carry Nakobe Dean's jockstrap. That's basically what I was told. And come to find out, Damone Clark missed most of the season, comes back, and has way more snaps and more impact on the game than what Nakobe Dean has done. Look, next year, when they got to sign all these players again, the Eagles, when they got to re-sign all these players again, they got to re-sign. They got to sign Jalen Hurts. They're going to eventually have to sign Devontae Smith. You know, you have CJ Garner-Johnson, who just got hurt yesterday, sending some cryptic message talking about, "Oh, I'm passionate about what I do. I'll be back." Kind of saying like, I'm done for a while. Don't know if it's the rest of the year. I haven't seen anything. I've been trying to look to see so I can bring y'all the news. Because it's you know, you got to know your enemy. You got to know your enemy. And I tell you what, that man goes down, that defense is going to be in a world of hurt. I don't care what Blankenship. I mean, you can be. It's rookie. He's an undrafted rookie. I think the more he gets tested, I just don't know. I just do not know. That's their weakest point. Weakest spot right now is safety. And then you were going to have Slay and Bradbury have to do way too much. Way too much. Damone Clark doing better. Of course he's doing better than Dean. That's the beauty of it. I was told Dean was going to be Rookie of the Year or Defensive Rookie of the Year. And that Jordan Davis was going to be Rookie of the Year. That's what I was told. And I find it completely hilarious. Completely hilarious. You know, you have Cowboy fans out here that make me laugh. They make me laugh. Because even though I don't, you know, I go around, I watch a video here, I watch a video there of these Cowboy fans. You know, they say they're Cowboy fans and everything. When they're over here, you know, just, they're doing the most, right? And they don't need to. You know, I remember this. I remember the off season. I remember everything going down. I remember saying here, I'm not gonna miss Cedric Wilson. He's a product of what's on the field. And look, he went out, got his. Has he done anything? Has he done anything? No. Cedric Wilson is not good. He's good for the Dallas offense. Why? Because you have CeeDee Lamb, you had Michael Gallup, and you had Amari Cooper. And then you had Zeke in the backfield. You can't guard all of them. You can't guard all of them. Someone had to be open, right? Over there in Miami, who else do you need when you have Waddle and Tyreek Hill getting open all the time? Huh? Who else do you need? And you got a quarterback who can rip and throw the football, right? Who can throw someone open, not trying to throw shade anywhere, but this is why I said Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott worked well together, because guess what? Amari Cooper was a very precise route runner, and he can get open. He can get yards of separation. He could do it. And what happened? He would get yards of separation, and Dak Prescott would try to throw to him. Because guess what? Dak Prescott needs someone wide open to throw to. Look what happens when someone's not wide open, or he may think someone's wide open. The interceptions he's had all year. Bad throws. I don't care what anyone says. I came back to the stream, and there was an ad. Yeah, bro, like I always have my YouTube on when I'm streaming, because I see the comments there first before they pop up on here. And yeah, there's ads there, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know, I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go to this. Oh, which I don't know if I did a. So screwed. So they played 11 games, right? 11 games. Well, let's do the math here. So what is it? 25, 60, divide that by 11. 232 yards a game is the average of him throwing, right? Jalen Hurts. Dak Prescott, on the other hand, he's only played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. 1,393. Divide that by 6. Basically, they're about the same. No, they are the same. They are the same. Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott are exactly the same as far as averages per game. 232 yards. And what have I told you about Dak Prescott? What have I told all y'all about Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott can be amazing when he is in that 200 to 275 range, right? Throwing. That's all we need him to do. No, I'm not doing EC1 again. I got to get a feel for this stuff before I start doing reaction videos, because I'm not trying to have anyone. I'm trying to keep this without getting strikes and getting monetized and all that, being monetized and all that. So, for the people that are just coming in here, bottom right-hand corner, the $ is up. I'm monetized now. It's amazing. I love it. It's awesome. It's great. All the hard work that y'all have helped me with get to this point is just awesome. It's awesome. I love it. Appreciate every single one of y'all that come in and time again, and we have a good time, just talking, bullshitting, all that stuff. So, but I do want to address some stuff. Where to start? So, the Cowboys, like I said earlier, 8-3. You lose your starting quarterback, right? Which to me, I've said this over and over and over, and this is why I'm not liked. Look, I'm going to tell you my whole spiel with Dak. And it's not because I don't like him, or it's not because I don't want him as the quarterback. I mean, it's known that I don't want Dak as our quarterback. I don't think he's the guy. To be honest with you, when it gets to playoff time, you can snip this. You can do whatever you want with this. I don't care, because this is the God honest truth. When it gets to playing time, seeing how the way things are going to be played out, if Washington, and it's crazy, because if Washington stays in the playoffs and if they keep winning, right? If other teams keep losing and they win, of course, to lose to us and whatnot, and we say where we're at, or we get the 1 seed because the Eagles just fall because their defense looks like it's about to go to shit right now. I don't know about Tennessee with them, to be honest with you. Garner's probably going to be out for at least 4 weeks, for the next month, right? So, look, I don't give a shit about whether Garner's there or not. If he's out, good. It's not that I'm happy that he's injured. I don't give a shit. I want every chance, every advantage as a sports guy, as a player. When I played baseball, whatever. Look, I didn't give a crap whether their best player played or not. I didn't give a shit, because I was going to go do what I had to do. And more often than not, I succeeded. Now, when I saw that, such and such person, their best player, their best hitter on the team, wasn't going to be playing that day, then I feel a little bit more relieved and okay, this is going to be a little bit of an easier day for me. You're damn right I did. You're damn right I did. I got your mini helmet coming soon. Just returned home from Philly. Oh man, I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So I am gonna get a mini helmet from Where You Hiding. He's gonna get me my mini helmet. He's gonna sign. I don't want you taking it out of the package. Like sign the package, right? Or if it comes in like a plastic, sign the plastic and then mail it to me. I don't think I'm ever gonna take them out. But if it doesn't, yeah, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Take it out. Sign the helmet. Put it back together and send it to me. That's what I need. That's what I want. Commanders will beat the Giants. We'll see. Eagles got Blankenship. I don't yet see it. You missed it. You missed it. Blankenship to me is an undrafted rookie that got lucky this weekend. That got lucky. So for me, I'm not worried about Blankenship. The more he gets tested, I guarantee you the more you're going to find out holes from him. And to be honest with you, towards the end of the game, I was hearing, confused on a few things. What up, Coach Dante? Appreciate you for stopping by. Coach Dante, as you can see, check the bottom right-hand corner. We monetize, bro. We monetize now. We here. We made it. Yeah. Started from the bottom. Now we're here, So, Embiid is back. Ben Simmons got hurt. Wow. Heard. Texans going to the AFC champion. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. What is up, awesomeness? Appreciate you for stopping by, girl. Always fun when you're in here. Now, where you're hiding, you can't talk shit to awesomeness anymore if you're still in here. You can't talk shit. You can't talk shit because they beat you. They beat you. So you gotta hold that tongue, boy. Doesn't it hurt when you owe someone something, like you owing me a mini helmet, and then you can't say nothing to awesomeness because she's giving y'all your only L for the year. What did I miss something? Oh, this. I was like, yeah, no, I don't. Too much trolling for me, bro. Too much trolling for me. So this is what I was trying to get at earlier. Hold on. This is what I was trying to get at earlier with my whole spiel on Dak. Okay. Do I think he's a good quarterback? Yeah, he's good. He's above average. Do I think he's elite? Absolutely not. Do I think with the good offense, good offensive line, good weapons behind him, can he be really, really good? Almost great? At times, yes. But within that offense, even if you have all these weapons, guess what? You still have to not shorten the playbook because you can basically run anything with Dak, but it has to be called at correct times. And I don't mean like, oh, this situation calls for this play or this situation calls for that play. That's what you got to do. No, I mean like, getting the run game going because that's what Dak needs. For the people that sit there and make fun and they sit there and say, oh, yeah, what a simple concept. Just get the running game going and then any quarterback will. Well, we've seen it when they stop the run and it's got to be put in Dak Prescott's hands. We lose the game. Dak Prescott, without some of these better wide receivers, a healthy Gallup, Amari Cooper-like type of wide receiver with the CeeDee Lamb, we know that he can do 2019, almost 5,000 yards. Almost 5,000 yards, and I have it right here. I think it was like 37 touchdowns. Oh, no, I'm sorry, 30 touchdowns. That was almost a 5,000-yard season. 4,900 yards and 30 touchdowns. Explain that to me. You throw 4,900 yards and you only have 39 touchdowns, but then you fast forward 2 years and you have 4,500 yards but 37 touchdowns. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. You would think 5,000 yards, you'd have somewhere upwards of 40, right? Touchdowns, but you didn't. You had 10. And like I'm saying is, my whole thing with Dak is, if people were sitting here and talking real about Dak, saying, oh, he's a good quarterback, oh, look at that play, and holding him accountable, it wouldn't put a sour taste in my mouth when it came to Dak. It wouldn't. It would not. It would not. It wouldn't put this sour taste in my mouth with Dak. The only team, shake my head, whatever, I'm over that. I'm sure you're over it, but I'm sure you're not over Garner Johnson probably being out for the rest of the year. So, imagine a Cowboy versus Texans Super Bowl. You know that almost happened, right? You know that almost happened? And it wasn't the Texans, it was the Oilers. I want to say it was in 92. The 92 season where the Oilers were legitimately up. It was like they were up by like 3 or 4 scores going into the halftime. And the Buffalo Bills made a tremendous comeback, won the game with the backup, mind you, and came back and won. And then, of course, played Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Eagles Commanders are 1-1. Eagles gave Cowboys a hot L. Okay, who was my quarterback at that time? Who? And this is not a knock. Before everyone says, oh, it thought it didn't matter who was quarterback, bro. This is not a knock on who the quarterback was. I'm just simply asking you, who was the quarterback at that time? Because it wasn't Dak Prescott. And this is not me praising Dak for you idiots out there. This is me telling you, Dak Prescott is 7-3 against the Eagles. And the way the Eagles defense is looking right now, the run game is suspect. And I don't care. Jordan Davis comes back. I guarantee you he'll probably make his comeback in about 2 weeks. He's not going to come back this week, even if he is fully healthy. He'll probably come back the following week and then get put on a pitch count until the Cowboy game where he's probably going to be able to be let loose. But your run defense is looking highly suspect. And then your pass defense is about to be even worse because you don't have Avonte Maddox, who's still out for about, 2 more weeks? A week or two? And you haven't really heard anything of him. Dallas Goedert, on that side of the ball for that type of passing game is probably going to be out until playoffs or at least a week or so before playoffs. And then you have, CJ Garner Johnson, right? Who probably broke his ribs and probably he's going to be gone for quite a while. At least another month and a half with him out towards the end of the season. 6 games, that's how many games we got left. And it would not be fun for the Eagles to be sitting at 10-1, right? 10-1. You have a bad ending to your season. You lose 3 games. You lose 4 games because your defense can't stop a nosebleed while the Cowboys and Giants are riding hot. If you split with the Cowboys and you split with the Giants, and like I told you, the Cowboys and Eagles end up with the same record at the end of the year, you know who takes the division? The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. Look, we're 8-3 and you're 10-1. 8-3 and 10-1. It's not. It may seem like it's a long ways away because there's only 6 games left. But if you don't have your core defense out there, well, I mean, you got your core defense, but if you don't have Maddox, which it makes your passing game look shaky, and then you don't have what's his name, Garner Johnson, which makes it even more shaky. And I don't give a shit if you have Joseph or you have Sue out there. Derrick Henry is gonna eat. Derrick Henry is going to eat. Look, when we got to play the Titans on December 29th, it's a Thursday night game. Guess what? Guess what? That's where I'm pulling out my measuring stick to see who's going to be the better team. That's where I'm going to decide what kind of team we are. If we lose in a close game, okay, I can live with it. We're still contenders. If we get blown out and our shit pushed in, nah, homie, we pretenders. You know what I mean? But that's all gonna decide on the Titans game. You're still shocked EC1 taller than you? I mean, I know he's a tall guy. He looks tall. How tall is he? I got the Texans playing the Cowboys in a tough being them fourth quarter. What the hell? What is up, Rafi? I'm sorry I haven't got to your comment, but what is up, bro? Appreciate you for stopping by, homie. Big Ten in the chat. Yes, sir. Rafi Capitan is here. So I came late for that stream, but Dallas Cowboys need to rebuild that defense. Even I don't like rebuild the defense. Rebuild the defense. We are the number one defense in the league, and we need to rebuild it. I mean, you know, you want to say rebuild and say rebuild, but I'm gonna put reload in the clip and stacking them racks. That's what I'm gonna say. Because we number one in offense, we number one in defense. What is up, Rafi? Joey Shake, salute. Cooper Rush beat the Rams. The Bengals, could Dak have done that? I don't know. I have no idea. Probably. And I'm going to say this. Probably could have done it. If we had played correct. What I mean by correct is the exact same way you played with Cooper Rush, except you open the playbook more for Dak Prescott. You let him throw a few more times other than 16 yards because, let's be real here, I think Dak, not saying that Cooper Rush can't make these throws because we saw Cooper Rush make these throws and be good. Like with Cooper Rush throwing the ball, I wasn't like, ugh. Dak Prescott, every time he throws it, I get that little bit of anxiety, like, fuck, is it going to be picked off? Every time I'm not kidding you, every time he throws it, that's the type of feeling I get. Coach Dante, salute. Awesomeness, salute. Valix Prime, 301, next shift. Mitch. Gronk, watch how we will get him to Philly. No, Gronk has said he's not going anywhere. He's staying on the sideline. Gronk is gonna be in Fox Sports in December at the studio. He is not going to be going anywhere. Well, let's see here. But Giants are done. Too many injuries. Wide receiver drama. We'll see. Avonte Maddox will not playing that good this season. If he plays like last season, then okay. Well, it seems like everyone liked him when he was playing. But how do you feel about Jerry? How do I feel about the Jerry Jones racist stuff? I don't give a shit about it, to be honest with you. I really don't. I mean, me as being a Hispanic male, like I honestly don't care. And this is not me like dismissing you, but it was he was 14, 15 years old, and in a crowd there. I mean, I'm not it's whatever. I mean, you know, here's the thing. Back then, it was what it was, right? Now you see him. What has he done for hundreds? And I'm just gonna say it. Black males that play the sport, that play football. What has he done? Hundreds upon millions of dollars, right? Contracts signed. We get mad at him because he gives contracts with his heart. We get pissed off because he gives these crazy contracts to guys that we don't think need that kind of money. Everyone hated the $90 million deal with Zeke. A lot of us hated the $40 million a year with Dak, and we still hate it. You know, Dez Bryant, where we cut him, and he was still on the books for like 2 years. You know, we got mad. Well, and I shouldn't say we because, 93 is, football was nothing to me. But people got mad because he wasn't signing Emmett. And then loved him when he did get his money because he knew he was losing. I call bullshit. It is bullshit. Boyz4Life, yeah, I wish I was sponsored by Sonic. I'd be drinking those slushies all the time. I feel the same way when I see Dak throw the football. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it gives me that little bit of anxiety when he fucking throws. I tense up just a little bit. I kind of like when I see that throw, and even after the catch is made, I still like a little bit. What's good? What's good, Almighty Finest? What's up, bro? OBJ signing with us. We'll see. Y'all have a meeting with him tomorrow, right? What's up, Boyz4Life? Go. That's right, Alexander. Let's go, Cowboys. Jerry ain't racist, and that was 65 years ago. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I hope OBJ signs with the Dallas Cowboys. I really hope he does too. People are making fun or talking shit, and look. This is what I'm not gonna have. Because there are people that are out there, right? People that are out there talking that are Cowboy fans, talking shit on this signing. Excuse me for the cussing, but talking mess on us wanting to go after him, right? And when I mean us, I mean the front office and the way they've talked about going after him. And I've seen people talk about, oh, you let a number one wide receiver go for a 5th and 6th round pick, a healthy wide receiver, but then you want to bring in a wide receiver on 20 mil who has had 2 reconstructive knee surgeries, right? Kind of throwing shade at the front office. But let's be real here, people. Let's be real. Was Amari Cooper actually healthy? I mean, I'm not saying that because I think anything of Amari Cooper. I wanted Cooper here. I was pissed when they let him go or they traded him. I was highly upset. And he's still a top 10 wide receiver if you look at his stuff right now. Okay, maybe like right on the outskirts of 10. But he's up there. He's still up there. But I was upset when they let him go. Other people could care less. Oh, he disappears when it's cold. Oh, he doesn't play on the road. Oh, he doesn't give it his all. Oh, excuse after getting pissed off. Trying to discredit this guy. But now they want to talk about, oh, you want to bring in OBJ on 20 mil? Two knee surgeries? When you could have kept a guy who was healthy when he wasn't healthy. You always saw him massaging his hamstring, always limping with a bad hamstring. I'm seeing stuff about not about OBJ, but about Antonio Brown. Really? Antonio Brown? We got one AB that I'm trying to get off the field. You want to bring in another one? And you're right. People that sit there and say, oh, he's good for about 5 to 6 games. You're right. He's good for about 5 to 6 games. But guess what? Those 5 to 6 games only get us to the end of the season. They don't get us past the playoffs. I don't want that headache in there. I don't want OBJ. I mean, not OBJ. I don't want Anthony Brown in there. People that are saying bring him in over OBJ. Look, OBJ is going to be brought in here not to be gaining 100 yards and doing all that kind of crazy. So that's not what he's coming here to do. He's coming here, if he does come here, and I think he is, to make the big place. Like Zeke said, the stars shine brighter in Texas. Well, he didn't say I'm saying this. The stars shine brighter under the Texas lights, under the Texas stars. This we do it way big. He's been in New York in that environment. He's played in the cold, right? In both those places up north. He's played on turf over there in LA. Texas, Dallas, it makes sense. It makes so much sense. Now, I'm not saying he's going to come here. I'm not saying it's for sure happening, but what I am saying is it looks like a good fit for us. Nah, he's signing with us. Nah, I don't think so. Nah, Giants lost to the Cowboys in OBJ Bowl. Yep, the OBJ Bowl, which is it's funny because I dubbed it. I called it the OBJ Bowl like the week before we played, like that weekend before Thursday, and then all of a sudden I was saying it in all different kinds of on Twitter chats and everything else, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, I see big name content creators calling it the OBJ Bowl. Shit was hilarious. Jerry even gave Calvin Joseph a chance, and he was dealing with the murder. Yeah, no, for real. He gave Randy Gregory chance after he even paid for Randy Gregory to be on the team while he was doing his rehab shit. But people want to sit there and talk shit, right? He has to sign with it. I know he does. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day it's been. You know, I said this, and I'm going to say it again. Hold on. Wait, so when you are monetized, you can't cuss no more, right? No, I don't think you can't cuss anymore. I think it kind of got to be toned down. Maybe I don't know, but I'm gonna be me. Now, when I do my videos, I'm not gonna be cussing so much. Live streams, that's a different thing. But yeah, I mean, my videos, I probably won't be doing the cussing. I mean, because this is live, this is unedited. My emotions kind of come out a lot more, and then me doing I'm gonna be doing the live stream for the games. That's gonna be even more. You know what I mean? Like, so, but I appreciate every single one of y'all that have been in here, hanging out, having a good time. But like I said, I'm monetized now. The dollar signs down there. We've gotten one super chat of $4.99 from Joey Shakes thus far. And I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming in here and hanging out and spending time with me. This is I had to do a show when this happened. When I got monetized. If you debate EC1, he will get your channel deleted because he will you will curse him out. I won't curse him out. I'll probably have to tell him, look, like, don't be cursing so much. But to be honest with you, I don't have to have it monetized. To be like, I can keep it off, and not get anything from those, and nothing will happen to me. So, yeah. You know what? I want to look this up. I completely forgot about this nice little. I boom, 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 boom. AJ Brown with damn. He only had 46 yards in. He needs 170 yards still. 69 yards to get 1,000 yards. While our boy CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown is 830 yards, played every single one of his games, and CeeDee Lamb has 857 yards, played every single one of his games, right? But who has had their starting quarterback all season? All season. Oh, that's right. It was, what's his name? AJ Brown. He's had his guy off all season. AJ Brown, 46 yards against the Packers on 4 receptions. 6 receptions, 106 yards. The Colts, 60 yards. The Vikings, 45 yards for CD. 11. So CeeDee Lamb goes off, right? Goes off on the Packers. Even though we lost, he goes off on the Packers for 11 catches, 100 and, what was it? 50 yards. 150 yards. AJ Brown on the Packers has 1 fumble. I guess you can say he redeemed himself with a touchdown, but had 1 fumble, which he's fumbled the ball, the last 3 weeks? Something's going on with the kid. I get it. He was sick, but I mean, oh man, I just don't know how the Eagles and not the Eagles, the Packers didn't win that game. But when you have when you have an offensive-minded head coach, oh wait, we do, and when you have a competent OC, oh wait, we don't, and you realize that, oh, the Packers have the worst rushing defense in the league, and my quarterback can run along with my running back. Oh, you know what? Let's run the ball. But no, for whatever reason, our coach, Kellen Moore, wants to throw the ball 40-something times on a horrible rushing defense. I mean, make that make sense. Guys, the season's winding down. We got 6 weeks left of football. 6 weeks. Well, regular season. These are going to be the most important 6 games that we can play as Cowboys. You know, and watching these next 6 games. Very, very important. If we go on and beat the Colts, which I think we will, you know, Taylor's basically the only this pass. Matt Ryan, look, we got a better pass rush than the Eagles. The Eagles pass rush struggled to get to Matt Ryan. The Cowboys, number 1 in pressures, number 1 in sacks, quarterback hurries, all that. All the important stats, Cowboys are better. Oh, bad play calling by the Colts. I guess they're playing tonight. I guess I don't know. But I don't think. I mean, to be honest with you, this is another thing that I'm worried about with the Cowboys. Is we play down to our competition. We do. We play down to our competition. I hate it. I hate it. We are the superior team. We are the superior team. But somehow we're going to play down to that competition. And Taylor's probably going to go for a $130 on us. Right? Probably go for a $130. But we will be able to hold them off. And I love this argument by Eagle fans because it shows them how dumb they are. You know, they'll sit there and say, oh, the Eagles, the Colts defense is good. They're not bad because they beat the Colts. They go 52 points in 2 games to the Jaguars. Or 51, I forget what it is. 51-52. Oh, but I forgot. The Jaguars scored, 21 on the Eagles? But, oh, yeah, the Colts got a good defense because they held the Chiefs to 17 points. What? That makes no fucking sense. None whatsoever. Eagles defense gave up a lot of points. I know, and they're about to give up a lot more A lot of bum teams was playing on primetime this year. I think a lot of teams are trash teams. I mean, you look at the league this year, there is a huge gap between good teams and bad teams. Like a huge gap. Who's more dumber, Eagle or Commander? Eagle fans. Eagle fans. And the reason why I say Eagle fans are dumber than Commander fans is because Eagle fans walk around with their chest out for reasons unknown to me. They come out here, they boast of their chest, acting like they've been any sort of franchise, right? I mean, they boast about since 2000, right? Because that's when the league started for them. They talk about since 2000, they've won, 17 playoff games? That's equal to what, 1 Super Bowl? 1? I think we had, 9 playoff wins? That equal to 3 Super Bowls? The 3 years that we won? Right? That we won the Super Bowl in the 90s? And I hate to bring those up. I really do. But I'm just saying, like, you can't compare your team that has been to the playoffs more than us, but still can't catch us. You can't compare your team to the Cowboys when you've won, 17 playoff games since 2000, and it's equal to, 1 Super Bowl? You can't compare that to us. You've won 17 playoff games, and that's equal to Super Bowl appearances. You cannot compare yourself to us. Eagles only won Super Bowl. Exactly. Eagle fans, that's a no-brainer. I don't ever hear Saints or Seahawks fans bragging about 1 ring. ONG 301. No, I don't hear that either. I really don't. I mean, but again, I don't know many Saints fans and Seahawks fans. I don't hear. I don't know many Seahawks fans either. To be honest with you, they don't even bring that up anymore because that was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And the Saints was 13 years ago. Commander fans are dumb too, but they're not far from the Eagle fans. No, I mean, and the only reason why they're not far from the Eagle fans is because the videos that they put up. You know, the We Are Command. You know, those rap songs that they're trying to put up. You know, those type of songs. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's see here. I don't know why I keep coming to this one. I'm trying to look at something else, and then this shit happens. But it's all good. Guys, we are 50 subscribers away from 4,000. 50 subscribers from 4K. If you know it, please, the 4 people that are in here, please share this. Send this out. Please. It would be amazing to wake up in the morning. Or you know, I'm at work and I just happen to open my phone and I'm at 4K. It would be amazing for that to happen. So please share this out on all your platforms. Every single one of y'all, please share this out so that way we get more traction in here. Maybe one of you Giant fans has a Cowboy fan out there. Maybe one of you Cowboy fan knows someone else that hates the Cowboys, or you're friends with someone that hates the Cowboys and they want to come troll on here because they know that I over here talk shit about their teams. Let me see. I got a comment coming through here. And it's waiting for it to come through. There it is. Damn, the Saints about to hit that 20-year drop. Yeah, they're about to. And guess what? After this season, it'll be 6 years since the Eagles won a Super Bowl, right? And then 4 more years later, it's going to be 10 years. And guess what? They're still going to be talking about their 17 birds. Something about a 17 birds. Wishing they play for the 17 birds, right? That's all we're going to be hearing in 10 fucking years, in 20 fucking years. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That song is ridiculous. I mean, this song came out like 6 months ago. In 2022, this song came out. It would have been more appropriate to make it in 2018 in the offseason than it would to be make it 5 years later, right? 5 years later, that song came out after they won. It is ridiculous. And it's about us being hung up about the past. I get it. It was only 5 years ago, right? But you didn't see no one making songs about the Cowboys and the 95 Super Bowl 5 years after it was done. Hell, we could have made one in 94 and it would have been relevant still, because guess what? We still had won another Super Bowl the year after. I get it. If you had won another Super Bowl between that time and now, but you haven't. So you're rapping about 5 years ago. The guy that was your quarterback 5 years ago, you don't even like anymore. The coach ain't even there anymore. They took down your hero statues. And all you have left is a fictional character up there. That is it. Nobody ever hears us making songs, big rings. We play for the 95 boys. Song, big rings. Wait, is that a song? I mean, it sounds like a song. It sounds like a song, but no one has us playing that shit, right? I get it. It was 26 years ago or whatever it is. It's about to be 30 years in 2 years. But still, you don't hear us doing any of that crazy shit. Man, they messed up my schedule. Well, not messed up, but tomorrow at work, they switched up my schedule this week, so I will be on the late shift. I will be getting off at tomorrow. If I get off on time, which I'm going to try to get off on time, I do have a live to do tomorrow with it's an NFC East roundtable with Bird Gang 31, Washington Commander, Washington Commander content creator, and a Giants content creator. So y'all guys need to show up tomorrow in full force. Y'all need to be in the chats, chatting it up with these guys, making fun of them because they're going to have their chats out there. So we're in the big leagues now, boys. We're in the big leagues. So at some point, my generation will see the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, and we will be laughing at the Eagles saying they haven't won anything in a long time. That would be funny. To be honest with you, even if we won a Super Bowl in the next couple years, right? I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if we did, we still got that. They still got to get 5 more. You know what I mean? Like you still got to get 5 more to catch. And look, and I'm gonna tell you this: these guys sit here and say, "Oh, those rings are old. They're dusty, yada yada." Guess what? When you win a new ring, those other rings don't become so old anymore. They just get added on to the collection, right? A collection added on to it. And then you can talk about all 5 of those rings, because everyone that's alive right now would see a ring. So now you get the entire fan base talking about, oh, well, we had 5, now we got 6, yada yada yada. And no one can sit there and say, oh, you weren't even alive for those other 5. No, sir. My one that I would see, right? Like if I was one of y'all that haven't seen a ring, a game one, a Super Bowl one, I could sit there and say, oh, you know what? My one equals all the other ones. It's all together. What is up, Duke? Dude, boy, I watch your little shorts there. I wish you did videos again, but I do watch a lot of your shorts that you do. Your short videos. I don't think we need to be talking about any Super Bowls until we get to the championship game. That's just my opinion. Well, if you understood the conversation, I was not saying anything about us getting to a Super Bowl or winning a Super Bowl. It was hypothetical, and I'm going off of this comment right here about 301 talking about if his generation seen a Super Bowl. I was going off of that comment and what that said, and that's why I went off and said what I said. But it is what it is. So, guys, it's about my time. Been on here over an hour. Appreciate every single one of y'all for coming through. Again, guys, we are making money now. We're monetized. And anything that comes into this, I'm trying to, upgrade my stuff here. So it's going to be better. Like, the more I get, right, the more I'll be able to give back here. And I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming out here. Appreciate it. Again, I could not have made it this far without any single one of y'all. I couldn't make it this far. Without y'all, I don't get nowhere. I don't get nowhere. Now, again, I started this out because this was fun for me when I first started watching this stuff, talking about the Cowboys. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be on here talking about the Cowboys, to be honest with you. I was not so much that I was camera shy. It's just I didn't think that people would listen to me. I didn't think that I would get this kind of recognition. I really didn't. I didn't know that 6 years later that my name would hold so much weight in these circles. Now, I get it. You had new guys coming in that are barely even knowing who I am, and that's fine. That is 100% okay, right? And it's funny because they blow up and all this other stuff, but it's cool. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I know what kind of fan I am, and I see what kind of fan they are. Us and them are not the same. I was born into this. I've been a Cowboys fan, like I said, my whole life. I'm a different breed of Cowboy fan. Okay, I'm not going to give you this overly optimistic Homer type stuff. I'm going to voice my opinion on here. I'm going to tell you how I think it is. And guess what? A lot of the times I am 100% correct. I'm not saying I'm wrong sometimes, but most of the time I am correct. And guess what? I'm correct, and then weeks later down the road, you get someone else talking about shit that I had just talked about. And what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, guys. But again, because I remember the Super Bowls, those were the good old days. But I hope you enjoy my shorts. Yeah, your short videos, bro. I do watch them. I do like them. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan that people think I'm from Texas. No, they think a lot of us are from Texas, but all right, guys. I gotta come up with an outro is what I need to do. So, but let me see. I've always been a Dallas Cowboy fan for life till we put. Yep, me too. That's gonna be me. But I'm gonna come up with an outro so I can get this. But all right, guys, we are out of here.
I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable. Jesus Christ.